Well, hello. It is now February 13, 2016. No, it doesn't matter. It's Saturday. It's also the day before Valentine's Day. What's been on my mind? Because I haven't done a face vlog in a while. It's called Scotoma. Our worldview. The way we view the world. As such, we have a specific way. The way we view the world is based on our social conditioning. Conditioning is... Oh, I wish I had a textbook definition of the word conditioning. Conditioning, it's like what you use in your hair. I mean, what does conditioner do to your hair? It forms it. It gets it ready. It shapes it. It modifies it to be healthier. I think what it is, shampoo is the cleaner, and conditioner is what makes it ready. Because you condition it first, right? Or do you? I haven't had hair in a while, so I forgot the order. Do you shampoo first and then condition? But then again, I use Pert Plus. I used the shampoo plus conditioner in one when I did have hair. Conditioning is a series of events or influences. That's the word I want to use. Influences that shape you. Conditioning, this happens, you do this. Like a dog. You train a dog, you condition a dog to play dead when you go, psh. So the dog has been trained and conditioned that when you go, psh, dog plays dead, you give it a treat. That's conditioning. For humans, it's social conditioning. Our parents are the ones that condition us. They're the first ones to condition us. If you have mom and dad in your life, Of course, we have single parents where the dad runs off or the mom runs off and the parent is single and only one parent is doing all of the raising and conditioning. Is it only from your parents? Heck no. Friends, family. So mom, dad, auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, cousins, your neighbors, your friends, your teachers, anyone you come in contact with. Other forms of conditioning come from TV. Well, from my age, yes, it was TV. But lately, it's social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat. Okay, so social media. People still watch TV, of course. And Netflix, movies. That's another one, movies. Movies and TV shows. They are all influences. They are all social conditioners. I don't know if I want to keep that. Like right now, there's voices behind me, so I'm socially conditioned to stop talking so I don't sound like an idiot. Nah, they'll be gone. They'll be gone soon enough, right? All I have to do is tone down my voice. There's another social conditioning right there for me. There's people behind me. I don't exactly want them to hear what I'm saying, so I go to a lower voice, and I hope it's coming up on the microphone here. But my iPod has a pretty good microphone. I'm sure it'll be fine. Exercising. The treadmill is a good gauge of where my breathing is. I can go longer. The pressure in my chest is going down, meaning when I'm walking at 3 miles an hour, it would feel like my heart wants to jump out of my chest. But now that's been reduced consistently. And I am breathing better. I'm coughing less. Less coughing. I'm able to not be winded so much so soon. So hopefully a month and a half, I can go back to action, and I mean Taekwondo training. Because I have to do lower impact working out. I have to do low impact exercises until I'm ready. Because that's low impact. That's not Taekwondo. That is definitely not Taekwondo. So I left off at so all those influences, social media, TV, movies, your friends, your family, teachers, you know, they all condition you. And it might sound like this is coming off as a negative vlog about social conditioning. It's not. I've been studying this. I've been studying the social dynamics of social conditioning. It's like I'm doing my own self-study in sociology. I have a degree in psychology, but psychology is based on a individual basis. Sociology is the whole society. The whole society as a single entity. Psychology is individual. That's where I have a degree. I should go back to school again for sociology. I think that will just open up my mind tons more. Because I find it very intriguing. Look at my job. I talk to and I influence, I condition my students to do what I want them to do. Of course, it's Taekwondo. They have to know how to throw a kick properly. They have to know how to do their forms properly, throw their techniques, your punches, blocks, how to break a board properly without hurting themselves. And lately, so if any of my students watch this, or any of the parents watch this, what I've been trying to do is make more sociable people. The ones who are quiet. I want to make it a point for you not to be afraid to give someone a high five. There's nothing wrong with giving a high five. Say hi to people when you come in. Be the social center wherever you go. If not the center, part of the center. Maybe you and two other individuals or five other individuals can make a social center that everybody wants to be around. I'm not trying to turn you into the popular person, but a more sociable person that everyone will feel good about being around. Now, this sounds like I'm trying to make you into something you're not. No. Society tells us and guides us. That's what social conditioning is. That's why it exists. To guide us to act a certain way. To have certain beliefs in something. Philosophies too. Certain philosophies. So, I gotta streamline this so that I don't talk too much and start going in circles. I know I do that. I go in circles. It's up to us. I'm going to use Bruce Lee. He had a great philosophy about martial arts. Talk to anyone that's young, maybe even old. The older ones are the worst. Talk to anyone in the martial arts, and they'll tell you that the martial art they're practicing is the best. A Muay Thai fighter, Taekwondo practitioner, Karate practitioner. If they are not, I gotta be careful here. if they are not open-minded, then they're going to close in on saying Taekwondo's the best. Who needs anything else? We have lightning fast kicks. As soon as I kick you, you're knocked out. I train in Muay Thai. I'm gonna kick your legs. So what happens when I kick your legs, Taekwondo person? Huh? You can't fight back no more, huh? And I'm gonna punch you. I'm a boxer. Oh, I'm gonna have so many fists flying to your face. You won't have time to kick me. Muay Thai and Taekwondo guy. And who knows where they got that from? Maybe their own teachers do that. They teach a superiority just because they're learning that martial art. Now back to Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee believed that it's not the martial art discipline, it's the individual. For example, if I know that my handwriting looks ugly, and to write something, you need a pen. Okay? So when I put this pen in my hand and I write something, it doesn't look the best. But if I gave this to someone else, it's the same pen. If I gave it to someone else, then this pen can make beautiful handwriting because that person has better handwriting or more attractive looking handwriting than me, than myself. It's still the same pen, but what mattered was the one using it. Bingo. That's a huge philosophy in my life. And so, okay, I'm connecting the dots in my brain. And so when it comes to how I act, I want to bring out in my students and in the people around me, the people that are important in my life, the person I'm happy to have in my life. And what I want to do is bring out them. Bring out that person. Whatever is inside of there, to go look inside and bring it out. The movie Inside Out was a very well-made movie. In my opinion, the screenwriters, the movie writers, they did their psychological homework. So good. So good. When, I forget her name now, I only watched the movie once. When the girl was going through her mood swings, that's almost like when your prefrontal cortex is being formed. And it's clever how they use the different emotions, joy, sadness, anger, how they use the different emotions. When joy and sadness were gone, how the person was lashing out, not as happy as they used to be. It was very cleverly made. They did their homework in psychology. So Bruce Lee believed that no one martial art is going to be the best. So he went and took what he liked from all these martial arts out there. Taekwondo, Karate, Kung Fu, Wing Chun, Western boxing. I believe Muay Thai too. He took all of those. And then he made his own. He kept what he liked and discarded or just ignored what he didn't. Because it didn't work for him. And I do that for myself as well. But then to bring us out of martial arts, to go into the bigger social world. I mean, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. And I grew up with relatives that would tell me that I should have a girlfriend by now. I'll get a little personal here. I should have a girlfriend by now. But I just never had that true guide. I live life with a bubble. I rejected a lot of society. Reject is the wrong word. I covered my eyes to a lot of what society was. Most of it was because I was heavily restricted. There would be a friend's party. I'd have to come home at some early hour. And then that just, it made my bubble stronger and stronger. Because anything outside of the bubble frightened me, scared me. I was not open to learn anything new. Not at all. And so what changed it for me, it's been recently. So I view myself as a late bloomer. Everything I'm doing, everything I'm discovering is late. I should have done them years ago. Years ago, when I was a younger man. So I feel despair right now, trying to play catch up. But what's that other cliche? Better late than never. Okay, enough of that. The point here is, the whole point of this whole vlog, depending on what the influence is, okay? Influences from your parents, especially. They do want what's best for you, but typically most parents want you to have it easy because they struggled to make your life better. But right there, that's part of the flaw. Your mom, your dad could be this amazing person, but you could be messing up, quote unquote, messing up, because you're not living to their standards. That's because you don't have to struggle. I'm going to end this with a simple formula. WH. Work hard. Plus dedication equals success. Oh well. So work hard. Work hard. Okay? Right there. Oh, forget it. You can just write it down on a piece of paper. WH, work hard. Plus dedication will equal success. Whenever you're being worked or you feel that you want to stop working, go back to the dedication. Remember that you were dedicated to working hard. Then you can go back and work hard again. And whenever you feel like you're being overworked, you go back to remember the reason why you're dedicated. Or simply the fact you said you're dedicated to working hard. Then you go back. And sooner or later, it flips over to success. And then the next project comes up. Goes back to working hard. Plus your dedication. Oh, the work is too hard, but I'm dedicated. Boom, boom. And then, whoop, success. You're going to have to break some comfort zones. You're going to have to go against what your worldview is. Skotoma, worldview. What social conditioning has taught you to look. How they've taught you to see the world. I can give one good example It's me. I never made it a point to openly talk to people. I developed some snooty little attitude where people had to come to me. I'm the boss of the Taekwondo class. I'm the boss. You come to me. You wanna talk to me? You come to me. But what I started doing was the opposite. I went to them. Sure, I can't get to everyone because my classes are huge, especially on Wednesday nights. But I'm starting to be and enjoy all of that socializing. I'm starting to enjoy it. I talk to the kids every now and then. I find out, I take polls in class to find out what they like. My latest one was about Girl Scout cookies. And so far the average or the norm is that Thin Mints and Tagalongs are the stuff. There are a few oddballs that like the raw raisins. I call them oddballs because I don't like it. I don't like raw raisins. I don't. I only know a few people who like raisin oatmeal cookies. And that's against my conditioning. It's something I had to break that social bubble in order to achieve. And it seems easy. You just get up and do it. Yeah, the action's easy to do, but to actually put myself out there in the conversation, that's always been difficult for me to do. Until recently, I'm still not fully mastered that skill. Not yet. But I think I've come a long way. And I think I'm rubbing off on some of my students. I'm rubbing off on people that I'm happy to have in my life. People or a person. I never really know because I'm still oblivious to some of the feedback that's like blatantly in my face. Either because of my own lack of being able to read. This is tough stuff. If I'm not on top of it, if I'm not on top of trying to read people, it could just go over my head and I'll never notice it. It's tough work. Because I have to manage my emotions while I'm observing. That's another one. I've kept my emotions locked up for too long. And now that I've opened my heart again to experience all these emotions, there were a couple times within the past 7 months, it's February now, 7 to 8 months, that I almost closed everything up again. But there goes. I worked hard and I dedicated myself to working hard to improve my sociability, to improve how I socialize. And now, after several months, I am starting to get success. I worked hard. If you think I'm not working hard, that means I hit it very well. I was good at hiding it. I'm a magician. And this is a whole nother video. What just popped in my brain just now. I'll probably do that tomorrow. And I'm enjoying it. There's still plenty of wrinkles to iron out. Plenty. And some of those wrinkles are tough. They're real tough to iron out. But I'll do it. I'll eventually do it because I'm working hard, I'm dedicated, and I'm going to get success. This was a good talk. See you later.